Hey everyone, welcome to the top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 dumbest movie titles, in my opinion. Yes, I thought this would just be a very funny list to make, because why not, right? There's just some movies out there, no matter how bad or how good they are, some movies just have really idiotic, stupid titles. And I don't understand why they named the movie whatever it's called. Like, I don't understand. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot more other dumb titles out there. Probably even some dumber than the ones on this list, but I just find these ones on this list, just, you know, they just irk me the wrong way, and just, I find them completely stupid, and I just don't know why they named these films these titles. So yeah, in my opinion, these are what I think are the 10 dumbest movie titles. Coming in number 10 is Cowboys and Aliens. What's this movie about? Cowboys and Aliens. It was between this or Snakes on a Plane, but at least Snakes on a Plane is like a B movie, and just I feel like it was just very intentional of what it was called. Like, I feel like that the title alone is a joke, like what the movie is. Cowboys and the Aliens actually tries to be a very serious film, so the fact that it's just called Cowboys and Aliens is just a silly, ridiculous title. There's like zero effort put into that title, and just it's a really stupid title. I love Jon Favreau, and I love a lot of the actors in this, like Harrison Ford, Sam Rockwell, and Daniel Craig, and it ended up being a very lackluster film with decent visuals but a shitty story. They couldn't just, like, try to make the movie, like, cooler and try to make the title a little more deep and profound. I know it's a movie about cowboys fighting aliens, but come on, you could have tried a little harder. Coming in number 9 is Triple X. I think everyone knows why this title is ridiculous. Because it sounds like a porno. Like, it's called Triple X, XXX, X-rated. Like, I bet a lot of people who like went to the movies and didn't see the trailers, they probably thought it was a porn film. Like, why would you name your movie Triple X? Why Triple X? Like, you couldn't have named him any other alphabets, like Triple Z or Triple C or Triple Q or something. Why Triple X? It doesn't sound cool, it doesn't sound badass, it just sounds dumb. Coming in number 8 is Octopussy, yes. Another film that sounds very inappropriate, Octopussy. Another pornographic title. This is easily, like, probably, like, the second or third worst Bond film right there with, like, A View to a Kill and stuff, and, like, Die Another Day and shit like that. Really ridiculous film. This is a Roger Moore film, so I'm not a big Roger Moore or James Bond fan. Oh yeah, sure, Love and Let Die was pretty good, but I don't like his Bond films. And this one is easily one of the shittiest ones. It easily has probably the shittiest title and the most ridiculous title. Coming in number 7 is Half Past Dead. Yes, can't think of a more douchier title than that. Half Past Dead. It could have been called Half Past Midnight, Half Past One, but no, Half Past Dead because it's a badass gangsta action thriller, so we gotta call it Half Past Dead. Sounds more cool and badass. Not idiotic at all. Ugh. Coming in number 6 is The Hottie and the Naughty. Yes. Easily one of the worst comedies ever made, and easily a comedy with the most despicable message and the most despicable characters ever. But they called it The Hottie and the Naughty. Again, sounds pornographic, and it just sounds just ridiculous and asinine, and just, especially when you know what the movie's about, the title makes even less sense, and makes me cringe all the more. Just, really? The Hottie and the Naughty? You just had to make a rhyming title? Like, oh, it's ridiculous. Coming in number 5 is Freddy Got Fingered. Again, very pornographic. Easily, again, one of the worst comedies ever, and I guess maybe it's very intentional. Tom Green wanted to call Freddy Got Fingered. There's no real rhyme or reason why it's called Freddy Got Fingered. There's no reason why it's called that. They literally could have just called it Freddy. Literally, because that's all it's about, is him doing nonsense. That's it. It's just Tom Green making a moron of himself throughout the whole movie. There's no reason why it's called Freddy Got Fingered. It's pretty much like a troll movie with a troll title that still doesn't make any excuses for it being that dumb, though. Coming in number 4 is Geely. Geely, ugh. Again, one of my least favorite films of all time. I think this is the most unfunniest film I've ever watched. And it's literally the most embarrassing piece of acting I've ever seen from Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. And that's saying a lot when it comes to Jennifer Lopez. But like, you're naming a character named Geely. He's supposed to be like this badass dude. Like, no one's badass named Geely. And the fact that you call the movie Geely. The movie also sounds like, when it's called Geely, it sounds like a very, like, soft romantic comedy. Or this, like, very delightful film. It's called Geely. Or it sounds like a really bad kids movie. But no, it's like a hard R, crude, crime comedic film. Like, wow, that title is very misleading and stuff. And again, you're supposed to have a badass character with this wimpy ass name. So it's so dumb. Coming to number 3 is Oh. Yes. The movie's called Oh. This movie is actually not awful. It has some good stuff. Like, Mekhi Phifer and Josh Hartnett are actually pretty decent. And it's an Othello story. It's basically Othello, but high school version of Othello. Kind of like 10 Things I Hate About You with the Tame in the Shrew and stuff. But yeah, they didn't have to call it just O, just the letter O. Like, I don't get it. Like, why didn't they just call it Othello? Or call it the main character's full name? But no, they just call it O. I don't know why. It's just called O. Silly. Coming to number 2 is Too Fast, Too Furious. Again, they could have just called it Fast and Furious 2. 2, that's it. But they call it Too Fast, Too Furious. Make it sound as douchey as it sounds. Like, it's so... Oh, it's so dumb. Just too fast, too furious. This car is too fast for us. And it's too furious. I don't know. It's just... Really? And the number 1 dumbest title for me is Ballistic X vs. Sever. This is... Sounds like a bad video game title. Just... Again, it's one of the worst films I've ever seen. The two characters barely face off against each other, so I don't know even why it's called X vs. Sever. I don't even know why it's called Ballistic. There's no reason. The title alone is so misleading, and it doesn't really add to the plot or make sense to the plot. They even team up at the ending, so again, I don't know why it's called Ballistic X vs. Sever. And they don't really use those names a lot in the film, so why is it called that? And it sounds ridiculous anyways. The movie is called Ballistic X vs. Sever. Like, why is it called that? It doesn't even sound like a cool, badass title. It would have been better if it just called Ballistic, but it still would have been a pretty bad title, but adding the X vs. Sever makes it extra douchey. So that's my top 10 dumbest movie titles in my opinion. So in the comments section below, please tell me, what are some movie titles you just find really bad and really, really dumb? So yeah, give me your thoughts and opinions, give me some of your picks, comment below, let me know, and as always for this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.